Hi, it's Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and today I was so inspired by all of the Halloween things I'm already seeing, so I am going to be making Minnie Mouse meringues with a little bit of a Halloween flower crown. To make my meringue is really simple. All you're doing is you're pouring in that sugar syrup, which I heated to about 244 degrees Fahrenheit. Alternatively, if you don't like that method, you can totally just whip your egg whites and then slowly pour in that sugar with no water, a little bit at a time until you get frothy egg whites. It's just a little bit more difficult to get that really nice, shiny, smooth texture. I'm using a piping bag fitted with a large metal star tip, or a classic 1M as we call it in the baking world. And you'll notice all I'm really doing is starting from the center and then working my way around. This helps me get that rosette shape as opposed to a peaked shape in the middle. It is really important that you do pipe your meringue onto parchment paper. If you don't do it on parchment paper, you're going to run into a lot of sticking, or you can always use a mat that is non-stick, but I just find I get better results whenever I use parchment paper. I'm mixing up a deep purple color here, and I actually would recommend, if you have edible food coloring that is in powder form on hand, that you use that instead, because I find that the liquid does make the meringue a little bit more liquidy, so the pipe is not as beautiful as it could be. As you can see, I'm using a much smaller tip, and I'm pretty much creating these mini rosettes the exact same way, starting from the inside and working my way around. Since this is a flower crown, you do want to make sure that you kind of angle it towards the underside of the ears. Using the leftover purple meringue, I am putting some black food coloring in there, mixing it up and creating these super dark purpley black leaves. Very Maleficent feeling. I'm using a leaf tip for that, or you can take a tipless piping bag and cut a V shape to create that leaf tip. Then I'm using these super shiny silvery black pearls to put on top. Then a pump of glitter spray, and these hung out in the oven at 175 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 4 hours. It does take quite a while for these to dry out. All right, now pricing and packaging tips. Now, meringues are fairly easy to make, and they're very quick to pipe, so they are a lot cheaper than your average sugar cookie, for example. Stock product is going to be even cheaper, obviously, because you are in control of what you're going to be doing with this design. Now, I will say that sometimes if people are ordering a lot of meringues and I'm not doing particular shapes, I'm just piping meringue kisses, then I do often charge by the batch instead of by the meringue. So what you can do is you can measure out and weigh out how much meringue batter your meringue recipe makes. And then you can price it out accordingly. The reason that I do it this way is so that I don't run into problems just because I piped a meringue too large, for example. I can really control exactly how much things are going to cost without having to skimp out on the meringue so that I reach a certain number. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading daily, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys. Bye!